As usual, guys, I'm flipping late. But hey, man, that's what Persians do. We're late. Sorry, guys. I was just in traffic and my stupid camera wasn't working, so I'm using the laptop's camera. It's whatever. That's why I'm a little bit grainy. So sorry about that. So who's excited? Sorry if I'm late. Who's excited? It's time. It's time to see what Q1 deliveries are going to be. And I don't know why, but I'm pretty darn excited. I don't know how you guys feeling today. How you all feeling? Let's get some a conversation going on. I'm feeling pretty darn excited. I don't know because it's gonna be a I don't know. It's definitely not gonna be a beat. That's for sure. It's probably gonna be a, a bad one. As we saw with BYD, is 300,000 deliveries in Q1. So whatever Tesla reports this quarter, they're in the lead. They're in the lead, and I'm predicting around like 420,000, 471. So let's see what can be done. I think we got time, but I am keeping a close eye on to the delivery production report, and it's not coming up yet. So yeah, let's see what we got. It's been a while I've done these live. I should do more lives. Okay, all right. We're gonna call Sleepy Pejjy. More like Lady Pejjy because man, traffic was ridiculous coming here. Oh man, this is exciting. I am buying more Tesla on the dip. Man, I bought yesterday. Yesterday, I actually hit my 800th share of Tesla stock. So, man, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I'm just pumped because I know the future of this company is gonna be flipping awesome. And it's Tesla. You can't, in the long term, really bet against this company. They're doing really good, especially with the version 12 that came out, 12.3.3. So it's a sheesh moment. Do Persians like elephants? I mean, I like elephants. I don't know if other, Persians like elephants, but elephants are cool. Give me the dip. Guys, the dip is coming. The dip is coming. Guys, please comment down below. What is your delivery report? If you guys aren't following me on X, um, I I put everyone's estimate on my post. And so, yeah, let's see. Okay, looking forward. Oh, let me put this one. Looking forward to a disaster quarter. So accumulating. Yeah, I mean, Q1, I'll be looking forward to energy mainly, and obviously a dip as well, because I want to buy more shares, obviously. All right, nice to see you, Pejjy. Hi from Denmark. Salute to you. Time to buy the dip, man. We've been buying the dip, Tommy. I know you've been, following me closely on X. We've been buying the dip, my guy. We've been buying the dip. So, sheesh moment right there. All right, 800 sick. Yeah, 800 shares in the span of 4 years. So 200 every year. So that's what you get. If that's what you get when you save a lot and you're disciplined and you don't. I guess. I mean, I'm in Kuwait 11 months of the year, and all I do is work home and sleep and this YouTube stuff. So I guess the savings is there to do the investing, but hopefully, not hopefully, I know one day it'll pay off, and my goal is 1,000. So let's go. Nice. I have 520. 520 is plenty if we scale up to 2035, which is a sheesh flipping moment. Oh man. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I want to see what this guy's got to say. King Carl, I know you follow me as well. Thank you for doing this, Pejjy. We will need to all give each other's moral support. I know you're excited as I am, man. Please go down hard or up and hard. This sideways is what all want. Okay, I get what you're trying to say. Yeah. I would like for Tesla to be flat for this year, maybe go down a little bit, so I can accumulate as much as I can until we have interest rates going down, which I do think interest rates are going to go down second half of this year. It's hard to see it not to, but at least a sign of it. You know what I mean? Like a 0.25. Any sign will help Tesla. Like any sign will help Tesla. And yeah, with FSD coming online, and now we see North America wide release, people testing it out for like a month for free. I think there will be a good conversion rate there, and I am looking forward to FSD beta or supervised maybe entering Europe and China, which will bring even more revenue and profits for Tesla as well, which will really help. It'll definitely help Tesla in their revenue. and profits. So let me go ahead and share the screen with you guys because I want to see. Let's see. All right, I want to go ahead and see if I'm going to go refresh it a couple times. Can I go ahead and from my end? Ah, perfect. Yeah. So nothing is happening. So by the time when we do wait, I want to show you guys a why is screen showing? Oh yeah, because I am screen sharing it. Okay, maybe if I do this. No, when I do that, I think this would be better. I'm still gonna use this X thing, man. This live streaming stuff. Okay, there we go. There, you guys can see it better. Oh, I got a message. Hey, I wonder who that is. I know I get a lot of DMs from you guys, and it's hard. It's really hard to catch up with everybody. Okay, so let's go see. Let me see if I can make the screen even a bit more. There we go. That's better. Oh, nice. I can see myself in the live stream. Cool stuff. Where is it? Everyone's prediction. Where is? Ah, here it is. Here it is. So we've got Troy at 409,000. And then we've got Gary Black at 415. Then we got James Cat, love that cat, at 417 and a half, 418,000 from Coach Investor, and myself at 420, 447. Back here, as you guys can see as well. Alojo, if I didn't butcher that name, I still can't pronounce his name properly. He's at 422, 609, which is quite funny. Dan Ives at 426, and Futuraza or Brian, formerly known as Tesla Weekend, my Tesla Weekend. I did give him an interview on this channel at the highest at 431,700. Sorry, 431,795 vehicle deliveries. Consensus, not median, I've messed up here, is 431,125. And everyone commented so many different numbers. I know everyone was asking, where is James Stevenson's? Um, well, he said he's at 420,069 or something like that. So next one, I mean, he did say production would be around 424, 425,000 around there, which does make sense because they just did their 6th millionth production. So that's a sheesh moment right there. But comment down below, what are your estimates? I'm very curious to know. Well, Gary Black, he commented saying that 416. I mean, 1,000 up and down doesn't really make a difference. But it looks like everybody is in between the 409 to the 420s, with the one outlier being Futuraza around 431. But usually Futuraza is on point with his, or Brian from my former Tesla Weekend, he's usually on point with these delivery numbers. So if we get 431,000 guys, the stock's going to rally. I'm just saying right now, the stock's going to rally. If we get anything below, let's say what Troy is saying, or anything below 410, I think everybody already digested that we're not going to be getting 430. We're just not going to be getting that. If we do get anything below 410, I would say, I think we will see a dip in the stock, which I don't mind because I'm just going to buy more shares because everyone's focusing on the sales of cars, which really is like Aloha said it the best. It's like looking at iPod sales when you have the iPhone coming out and you have the other things going out, or like what Whole Mars catalog said, where it's like the car's like an iPhone but without a data plan. You know what I mean? And that data plan is full self driving. It's the full self driving, guys, is the reason why I'm going all into Tesla stock, not because of the cars. If Tesla was purely just a car company, forget about energy as well and the bot and everything else, just the car company alone, I will not be going all in because it doesn't make sense. At a car manufacturing point of view, yes, they have the most highest profit margin in the game, in the EV space. I mean, everyone who's doing they're having a very hard time, exception into BYD, but everyone's having a hard time doing this, trying to make money off EVs. Yeah, I probably would give maybe if you scale it up to 2030 and you exclude the energy, maybe Tesla is worth maybe $1 trillion just the vehicles alone. And that's a big maybe. But when you add the energy and then when you add the FSD and the bot, I mean, forget about the bot and the energy. I'm in it for the FSD. The FSD is going to be the reason why Tesla is going to be worth trillions. And energy is going to be the reason why Tesla is going to have a hard floor in the stock because it's going to support all the profits when it scales. So that's how I see it. In the next 5, 10 years, it's gonna be silly looking at these vehicle deliveries because Tesla's gonna be autos for Tesla's gonna be less than 50%, while the other 50% is gonna be growing exponentially. I'm not saying cars are not gonna grow exponentially once the compact car comes in, and I do think that there's gonna be a cheaper version of the compact car later. I know that's for a big debate, but I do think that's the case. I really do think that is the case. Let's see, did we get a report out? No, not yet. Come on, man. Let's see what the stock is doing. Let's see what the stock is doing. Stock is down 1%. Come on, man. I mean, I'm not complaining, but stock is down 1%. Could go down to 150. I think that's my low, 140, 150, somewhere around there. Oh boy, there's a lot of comments. Let's see. Let's see what you guys got. Jeff, Tesla stock to 160. Tesla investors are a whole different breed because we are the only ones that are rooting for the stock to go down so we can buy more. While for other stocks, it's like, it shouldn't go down, it should go up. But for Tesla investors, we're just a whole different breed. We're just like, no, man, it got to go down. It has to go down. When the stock was above 200, I was praying it to go below 200. So we are a different breed of investors. We're special. We are very, very special. React, what are you saying, man? New numbers coming out today, lol. Can you guys confirm that? I think it is coming today. It is coming today for sure. April 2nd. I think it should be coming out. What's the time? 8:37. Well, 3:37 here, but 8:37 in Eastern time. Should be coming out any minute now. I'll keep an eye on it and stuff like that. Yeah, Pejjy, when does the numbers get released? It should be in the next few minutes, or at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I really hope so. Let's see how long this will take. I'm just going through your comments, see what's happening. Breaking numbers are out. No, bro, they are not out. They are not out. No, they are not out. Where is it? There it is. Let me check the investor relations. No, man, they are not out. Am I seeing? Let me check X quickly. Am I not seeing it right? Am I missing it? I don't think numbers are out, man. What's this? All right, well, shout out to Troy. That is the right website. I am on the right website. I am on the right website. So no, man, that's fake news. Don't hype us up like that, my man. Come on, man. Numbers ain't out. All right, everyone, we should calm down. Calm down. Okay. All right. Actually, I think that everybody who entered the stock 3 years ago is quite frustrated. Oh, 100% they're frustrated. Guys, okay, let's take a look what has happened if you invested in Tesla stock literally 3 years ago. Let me go to my little screen sharing. There we go. Tesla stock. All right, Tesla stock. Let's go 5 years. 3 years ago, my man, where are we? 24, so 2021. Literally, that's 1 year ago, 5 years ago. Yeah, like literally at the peak. Like that's literally at the peak 3 years ago, right? Yeah, you're down, my friend, almost 60%. And you look at other stocks like NVIDIA, even the S&P 500, you're like, man, what is this? But if you bought at the all-time high, you gave in into the greed. I don't want to, sound mean or anything like that, but you gave into the greed. I stopped buying the stock when it went above, like, I think I was buying over here, and then I was buying, and then I think I stopped in these peaks, and I just stopped buying because it just got ridiculous. I didn't start buying until, I was buying slowly in the low 300 because it was going down big time. But I started to buy heavier when it went below 300, and then even more heavier when it went to 200, and then when it went to this 100 range. I remember this. I had everything I had in my savings. I just plowed it into the stock when it was in the low 100s. I think I had a few more shares left to buy at the 100, but majority of it I bought at sub below 120, which was, even till now, some of my portfolios is in the green because of that. But overall, I am down. I think my average is in the low 200s now. So yeah, it doesn't matter what's going to happen this quarter, next quarter, the quarter after that. It's fun tracking these things. What matters is 5 years from now, 6 years from now, 10 years from now. That's the reason why I'm investing into Tesla stock, because I think if I have that long of a time frame, I could definitely beat the market, 100%. The things that Tesla is doing, 100%, no doubt about that. I just keep refreshing. I'm just keeping refreshing. I'm just keep. Yeah. Let me see if I can just keep this here. There we go. So I can see your comments as well and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, please comment down below. What is your what's it called your estimate? What are your estimates for Q1 2024? Very interested to know while I keep refreshing this because it should be coming out, anytime soon. It's 8:41 right now. Should be coming in before Troy. What did Troy say? He says we are refreshing the page. So am I. Some countries are a little higher, slower. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a like, man. Troy, the level of details this man does with his numbers and production is phenomenal. And anyone who is like wants more in-depth EPS, deliveries, earnings, whatever it is with Troy, fundamentals, check it out. I really do what's it called? Recommend subscribing to his Patreon because it's just what is it for $5 a month? The level of stuff you can get. So that's absolutely a sheesh moment. His stuff is a sheesh moment. All right, Jeff Miller, you're saying 420, so 69, 441,000. We see 419 and a half, 440 for Rob. So everyone's they're below 450 for sure. Okay, Mika, you're saying 10,000 Cybertruck in Q2. Well, Futuraza, he's saying that 6,000 was produced of Cybertruck in this quarter. Was it 6,000? I have to double. Someone fact check me on this, but I was watching his live the other day, and it was around 6,000. I'm just like, I mean, if they're pumping out 300 every week, because they're getting there, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, 6,000 would be low at that time. That would be a sheesh flipping moment. Oh, do you guys think Tesla stock will hit? I have a question for y'all. Do you guys think Tesla stock will hit $100 sometime this year again? I mean, if it does happen again, oh boy, it's gonna be an awesome. But I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be around the 150. Summer breeze, 85 incoming. I don't think so, but who knows? Stock market never knows. 398,475. Okay. All right. That's below 400,000, which would be bad, which would be pretty darn bad if that was the case, if that happens. We have Larry. Larry G says 1,000 a week in Q2. Maybe. Yeah, they're going fast with the Cybertruck. And what's crazy is that they're producing the Cybertruck faster and faster every week. And the crazy part is, guys, is this thing is selling over 100,000 per piece. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, I had purchased some in the mid 300s, but I viewed the low 100s as a great buying opportunity rather than being frustrated because the company. Of course, look, here's the thing: $300 per share, $400 per share. Obviously, not financial advice, just my thoughts. In 5 years' time, we're gonna be like, we'll be wishing that we bought more at the 400 range today. I know that sounds crazy, but in 5-10 years' time, no doubt, I do believe this 100 flipping percent. The lowest in stock, 140-ish. I believe there too. I think that's the lowest it can go as well. Come on, man. Where's your Q1 report? Come on. I'm refreshing the page. Nothing is happening so far. Okay. Okay. Tommy, I don't think 6,000 Cyber was delivered yesterday. VIN 3300. Okay, so the VIN 3300. I don't follow these VIN stuff or anything like that, but maybe not delivered. I think it's 6,000 produced. I think that's what they're saying. I think that's what it is. 409. So just exactly right on Troy's, huh? 409. Not bad. What are you saying here? React again. Everyone is waiting to hear what Elon's plans are for Tesla, what's in the pipeline. All of this will be addressed in May when the shareholder meeting happened. I mean, in shareholder meeting. We have a shareholder meeting again? I was not aware of this. Please, someone confirm this. Do we have a Tesla shareholder meeting happening? Let me know. Comment down below. I'm very interested to see, guys. Nicholas 409. 409 would be not bad actually. I mean, I know for anything below 410 would be bad. Well, I mean, even in this 3 months of Giga Berlin almost getting blown up and the shutdowns from the Red Sea, and then you got the Shanghai of the lunar holiday and the reduction of people working, and the Fremont having some issues with the Model 3, with the Model 3 and Y, or 3 because of the refresh, and then the hardware changes on the SNX. That would be that would be good. Over 400,000. That's actually quite impressive, guys. I mean, I don't know why everyone is saying that's terrible. I mean, yeah, I know my videos are a little bit clickbaity. They go like disastrous because well, we thought this quarter is going to be 480, but if it's going to be all the way down to 420 or even 400, that's a big gap. That's a big loss. But overall, selling over 400,000. I mean, BYD just sold 300,000, and their average selling price is more than half of Tesla's. So that's a problem for BYD. You shouldn't be able to be selling that low. And if Tesla can sell 400,000 or even the high 300s, with the double the amount of average selling prices, that should tell you all you need to know, guys. That should just tell you all you need to know. Um, okay, we've got here Jittery Hobo. Okay, 425 to 430. That's a little bit on the high end, but let's see what will happen. Okay, if I get my Cybertruck this year, it means they are at 4K per week production. Maybe. Come on, man. I'm refreshing. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Let's keep going, guys. You guys are awesome to, interact with. I'm trying to go with every single comment, but there's just too many comments coming through. All right, so we have 435,000 and a half, a little bit over than a half, not bad. Weed legal in Germany. Hey, man, you guys are behind, man. Canada, we legalized it like a decade ago. But congrats. Now you'll see crime going down. Guarantee that. Let's see. Market's going to rally. Cuts will happen. Election year. I don't think we will drop below 160. Well, you know what, Melissa, I do agree with you. I don't think. I mean, I think the lowest it could go is 140. But again, none of us have control of the stock market, especially Tesla stock. It can remain rational longer than any of us can stay solvent. So maybe it could go down to 100, maybe 69, what some people are saying. But if it does, we know exactly what to do, right? So it's not that it may go or may not. It could, but it's just if you have a plan, if this happens, what are you going to do about it, right? But we know that Q1 is the worst quarter for any vehicles, and this affects Tesla in deliveries. So Q2 will be better, Q3 will be better, Q4 will be better. And as just you mentioned, cuts will happen, all that kind of stuff. So that'll definitely help. I hope SpaceX is listed in the market. I don't think so. I think it'll take a long time. Maybe in the next 4 or 5 years, it'll be listed when they have a decent amount of income and revenue, so they don't get bashed like they are right now with Tesla. We know that. Summer Breeze. Hey, Pejjy, you should interview Larry Goldberg and Korn Besher. That would help the channel tremendously too. Yeah, those guys have really good insights. I don't really. I mean, I'm thinking to get some people on this channel, and yeah, okay, these two guys, I can put them on the list. Sure, why not? I've seen some of their channels on Herbert. Shout out to him, and they have some really good insights. So thank you, Summer Breeze, for that. Purely on technical basis, the stock could go to 883. Here's the thing, guys. I know this technical stuff. I just don't. I don't care about these technical stuff. I really don't. But if it does, great. I have money ready. Just for that. All right, we've got what's your cost per share? It's in the low 200s because I have 7 stock portfolios, guys. I mean, all of them have Tesla in it, and 99% is all Tesla. So I am all in 99%. So half of my portfolio is in the low 100s and the 150s. The other half is in the mid 250s, which they all average down to maybe in the low 200s. So I guess you could say half my portfolio is profitable. The other one ain't right now, but overall I am down. But this is a decade-long investment for me, or at least 2030. So I don't care at the moment. Do you think Q2 will be a very good quarter? I mean, I hope so, unless we get some shutdowns or some terrorist plots with Berlin and other things again. I really do hope so. I really do hope so. We see. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you, Martin. Like to follow you. Hey, man. I try my best to give out, content on YouTube X. I love these things, and I'm glad that you guys love it too. It's I feel humbled. It's a very humbling feeling. Love y'all. When the Q1 earnings should be. It's usually right before third week of the month of this month, so maybe 18th to the 20th, around there between then. Let me see what else you guys got. I can. Okay. Ding ping. If drop below 16 dollars, okay, that's not gonna happen. Come on, man. $16. It hasn't been announced, but generally, shareholder meeting is normally in May. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for that. That'd be interesting if we can have another shareholder meeting just discussing, um, how 2025 will be, or how later on this year things will be. I think that would be nice. Why not? What will energy profits be quarter growth be quarter? Well, right now I think it's around 100%. So, and we just saw for Q1, energy was hitting records, being delivered or being sent. So maybe up there, maybe 50% plus. That's for sure. That's for sure. Until May. Well, this year, if Shanghai comes online, we can definitely see a whole lot more. Definitely a whole lot more. Energy will be key to support at 150, 180. Yeah, energy, I think, will come to the rescue this year for sure. For sure. I have it. I have energy this year almost reaching 10 billion. I think it's 9 billion in revenue. And in terms of profits, it'll be around 3 billion. Well, yeah, around 2.5 to 3 billion, which would be a double from last year. So, yeah. When the report release, anytime now. It should be releasing anytime now. Like, I'm refreshing the page, nothing is happening. Let me see what's going on in X. Is anybody saying saying anything about earn from reports? I'm not seeing anything. Nothing, guy. Oh, look. Ah, that guy was funny. That guy was fun. Yeah, nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to refresh it and see what else you guys got to say. Okay, all right. We've got BT. We will have some competition in China when Neo's on-road brand launches the SUV with some price. Well, the Xiaomi SU7 has been released in China. I don't think. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Everyone is saying that. Oh, look, the competition. Oh, everyone's catching up to Tesla, but everyone is viewing, you know, Tesla the wrong way. It's like, again, I'm gonna quote what Elojoy said. Looking at car sales, car deliveries, like looking at iPod sales, or looking at Nvidia in 2016 with their gaming, it's irrelevant. You gotta look at the other sides of the business that are growing, like energy and the crown jewel, FSD, the bot. We still got years to go before anything could happen. If you're focusing solely on deliveries, then you're not going to be seizing the opportunity that there is in front of you. Opportunity, which we see with full self-driving, with the 12.3.3 that's now being rolled out, and how human-like it is. That's what we have to be focusing on, and the scalability. Right now, Tesla has 6 million vehicles now on the road. Well, they produce 6 million. Fine, next week or 2 weeks, we'll have 6 million vehicles on the road all around the world that are just robot on wheels, which as soon as this thing is regulated and approved, all you do is just, hey, switch one switch, and now you have 6 million, robots on wheels at least next year, or end of this, no, not next year, in the next couple of months. I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon. Let's say 4 years time, when there's about like 25 million Tesla vehicles on the road. One flip of a switch or one over-the-air update, now all of a sudden Tesla will be making $200 or $100 a month, depending on what the subscription rate is, right? If it's $100 a month and you have, let's say, 25 million vehicles, and let's say 50% of them, right? I think it should be closer, maybe even all of them, but 50% of them, which is 12.5 million, let's bring it down to 10 million. Every single month, paying $100, right? 10 million, it's $100 million in just revenue, maybe even profits. Times that by 12, that's $12 billion. And that's going to scale. That's going to scale. And, you have this part of it. What makes you think that licensing is not going to happen? At that time, people are going to be buying Teslas because of this feature. And now other car manufacturers will go like, whoa, we need this feature too. And Tesla's the only one that can scale it like this. Guess I got to license it. And that's a whole new business. And then if that happens, robotaxi is still in question for me, to be honest. But robotaxis could become a thing as well. And that is it's a triple whammy, right? But two things for sure. Licensing, I am convinced will happen. And the full self-driving thing is I am convinced will happen as well. So this is what you need to be looking at. And then you got the energy as well on the side, and you got the insurance and so many other businesses happening inside Tesla, which is absolutely insane. So car deliveries are, yeah, if this was late or late 2010s, early 2020s, yeah, 100%. But focusing on deliveries right now is the wrong thing to do. And I'm not saying they're going to grow. They're definitely going to grow. But the scalability of where Tesla's going to be worth trillions upon trillions of dollars is this AI software. And the reason why I'm going all in on Tesla stock is because of this. My thoughts, not facts. That's just my way of viewing Tesla, and why I think in 7 years time frame, it's going to beat the market. My investment. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's see. Let's see what else you guys are saying. You guys are keep commenting. Love it. China numbers coming good this morning. Yeah, it was good. So 17,500. That was pretty darn good. Everyone was expecting a disaster. Yeah, and they increased prices in China. So if that's not a sheesh moment, then I don't know what is, right? All right. What price do you see if it comes under 400,000? Oh, I think it'll tank. I think the stock will tank. I think we can probably hit the 160s. Maybe stay around the 160s for some time. 100%. Okay. Hello, Penny. You mean Pejjy, not Penny. Pejjy. Substitute the ends with a J. Hey, hello, Penny. Pejjy. Just want to say that you have great content. Thank you. Oh, thank you for your time and effort. It would be kind of hard to trade blindly without any trading. Yeah, I don't. I mean, here's the thing, Jose. I don't trade. I hate trading. I just invest for the long term, accumulate shares more than I was ever anticipated to get, and just wait, be patient. That's the number one. I've been in the stock market for 10 years, guys. I think a bit more than that right now. And the greatest skill that I can tell you guys in the stock market that you need to have is patience. If you invest in a company that you believe that's going to do very well in the long term, and you have patience, that's all you need, man. That is it. If you held Apple stock for a long time, heck, screw all the individual stocks, just the S&P 500. You'd be doing very well. You'd be doing extremely well. If I wasn't going all in on Tesla stock, majority of my investment would be in the S&P 500. Guaranteed, 10% return every year on average? That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. It's right now, it's at the all-time high. It's at the all-time high right now, S&P 500. So really, you can't go wrong with the S&P 500. And again, if I wasn't going all into Tesla stock, I would definitely be heavy on the S&P 500 index fund, which, by the way, is diversification. I know this is up for debate that index funds aren't, or S&P 500 is not enough. My man, you're buying 500 different companies in just one index, and they're under supervision. So if they do bad, they get kicked out, and if they do well, they get brought in. How is this not diversified? Beats me. It's more than diversified. So that's what I will be. That's what I would be doing. But I see tremendous opportunity and potential for Tesla. That it's just, I know I'm going to regret in 5-10 years that why didn't I go in? Why didn't I buy more shares of Tesla stock? Just like how we see with Apple and Amazon and Microsoft and Meta and all these other companies that are doing fantastic right now. So yeah, okay, shareholder meeting May 15th. Cool. David, what are you saying, David? Entirely too much attention being paid to a single metric in a single time frame. Talk about failing to see the forest. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you see, David, you know exactly what is happening. Everyone's looking at the deliveries. Well, everyone should be looking at the full self-driving and the potential of it, because it's happening. It's on the verge of it, right? And you also got energy as well. That's already making profits upon billions. Well, yeah, billions upon billions. So, yeah, I wouldn't. I would, if there's one advice I would tell anyone who is a Tesla investor, I would say, look forward. That's all I gotta say. Look forward. Q1 is not looking forward. I'm sorry. It's fun tracking it. That's it. And I love tracking it. But Q1, Q2, Q3 is not looking forward to it. 3, 4, 5 years is looking forward to it, because then you'll see, FSD and energy and so many other things popping up. And I'm pretty sure Tesla has other things popping up. And I'm not even talking about the vehicles, like the compact car, awesome, the Cybertruck, great. But those are just the hardware for the actual thing, for the software of the full self-driving, which is going to be a sheesh moment. All right, we got King Carl. Okay, can I go to bed already? They are trolling us. Go to bed? What time is it there for you, my man? Pejjy, where are the numbers, my bro? I don't know, my man. I'm refreshing. It ain't coming out. It ain't coming out. Where is this flipping number, man? How long have I been live for? For 35 minutes? Damn. I had to haul home, go swerve through traffic to make sure I came on time, and I was still late. And this thing's still not uploading shit. Okay. Okay, what are people saying on X? Oh, come on. Oh, wait, no. Oh, just a Q1 delivery report is expected tomorrow morning, Tuesday. Okay, there we go. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, right? Right? Yeah, today is Tuesday, before 9:30 a.m. So right now it's 9. Okay, so let's see. Right now it's 9 o'clock. 11 minutes to go. We are refreshing the page. Okay, so everyone's refreshing the page. We shall do the same. Okay. Oh, what's this? Something has happened. No, it's just nothing has happened. Come on, man. Okay. I'll come back and refresh every minute or so. And if you guys are, if it comes out, let me know. Let me know. All right. Lots of people on the sideline waiting to buy at the bottom, but you never know. Yeah. I mean, dollar cost averaging is the best thing. My plan was, if it went below 200, I have my first batch of 10,000 plow into it. And that's what happened. Then we went down to, only my first batch was deployed. Second batch will be deployed if we go below 160. If we don't, I'll just be slowly dollar cost averaging in it. It's just a simple plan. Okay. I got 200 shares and 189. That's not bad. That's actually a good average. And you know what? You can average down, which is actually a moment. Okay. It's not about the numbers. It's not about the numbers today. Well, it is about the numbers today. It's about Q1 deliveries and production. That's why everyone is hyped and excited and here and patiently and anxiously waiting, because BYD had a terrible Q1 deliveries, just a little over 300,000, which was a shock to me. Would that be the case for Tesla? I don't think so, because they just produced their 6th millionth vehicle. And if they have a 95% delivery rate, which they do, I think they hit close to 98. That's over 400,000. Like, that's around the 420, which I think around there. It's around this number. So let's see. If it's below 400, I'm gonna be shocked in a bad way. If it's above 400, I'm gonna be like, cool, nice. I'm not gonna be that bummed about. And if it's above 430, I'm gonna be like, bullish. That's what I'm going to say. And the stock will go up as well, I think. What are your thoughts on technical writer for the Optimus being hired now? Does that mean we will have an Optimus delivery event for Tesla supply chain? So here's the thing, technical writer, what does that mean? Like, can someone clarify, what is a technical writer? Like, do they write codes for them? Is that what it is? Because I don't know the meaning of this. But deliveries, I don't think it'll be delivered to publics anytime soon. It'll be released to their own, like in their own gigafactories, Tesla for sure. But for it to be sold to other companies and stuff, I do see a similar approach to the semi of pilot production. But why would they do that when they have their own factories to do it, right? So I don't know. The bots, here's the thing in my valuation, I don't even add the bot in my valuation. I don't add the bot. So let's see what happens with the bot. Okay. Can we hold Tesla beyond 2030? I mean, here's the thing. You guys can hold as long as you guys like. For me, what I notice in the stock market, the longer you hold a good company, a good quality company, the more money you're going to make year over year. And it's exponential growth. It's compound. So If let's say by 2030 Tesla has 20x, I'm definitely going to sell my shares, or even 10x. I'm definitely going to sell not all my shares, only a little bit of it to trim, because you can only go so long on one stock before you want to start living and doing things with the money, right? You do want to get a property, you do want to get other things, you do want to, take this money out and buy a whole bunch of dividend stocks so you can, make a high decent amount of income so you don't really have to work anymore. So, or just get, start a business with that money, whatever you want. But I am in it for the long term. If the stock 10x's or 20x's, I'm definitely gonna sell half of my shares and probably put it into like index funds. So I know that I will be getting some sort of income every single year, unless Tesla comes out with a dividend, which I don't think they will be coming with a dividend. Um, but that's my thought. That's my thoughts. And it also depends what happens in 2030, right? If let's say FSD is full, energy is full, and then the bot's coming out, and you see this tremendous growth, then why would you want to sell and do the S&P 500 when it grows 10% a year? Well, Tesla will be growing more than double that, right? So really, it all depends. But what's for sure for me is as soon as this thing 10x's or 20x's, I do want to trim some. That's all I gotta say. I am gonna trim some, but I'm still gonna be heavy on Tesla. Like I will still be 70%, 80% on Tesla. So yes, definitely hold. I'm definitely gonna hold beyond 2030. I Pejjy, I am positive with 6 million car produced last week. 1 million minus 495,000 Q4 plus 2023 plus 33 times 2 Q3 per 39 production estimate. Okay, yeah, production. Yeah, I think James Stevens said that around 425 production, because numbers are different. Always numbers are different. Come on, refresh, refresh, refresh. Nothing's happening, man. Come on. All right, let's keep going. You guys are fun. Okay. Oh, it's hilarious. Bots are coming. They might enslave us. No, I don't think it's the case. I think they'll take the hard jobs from us for sure. Maybe after that, I have no idea. Um, Rob, which for Tesla is more exciting for revenue, robotics, energy, or data? Um, which for Tesla is more exciting for revenue, robotics, energy, or data? What do you mean by data? Are you talking about the FSD data? Because what's exciting for revenue right now is the deliveries, because that's 90% of the whole entire business of Tesla. So that's what's exciting about revenue. But revenue to see what's going the most right now, it's energy, 100% energy at the moment. And then once Tesla does separate the FSD from the income statement, that's going to be the most exciting thing to look forward to. So yeah. And then later on, when the bot, if and when the bot does come, that's also going to be exciting to look forward to. Will China EV license FSD? Food for thought. Well, here's the thing. I think they've got some sort of an approval for Tesla FSD beta to go into China. I did hear something like that. When? I have no idea when that's going to happen. That's going to be the case. When do you think who do you think is better for energy and Tesla? Trump or Biden? Oh shoot, it's here. Presley. Okay, hold on. I'll get to that in a bit. Here we go, guys. Boys and girls, we've been waiting for this. Model Y 369,000, total 380. What? What? 386,000 deliveries, production of 440. Wow. Wow. Why? Why that low? Why that? I mean, that's still, I did say I'm going to be a little bit, bearish if that happens, but wow, 386. Oh boy, I don't think the stock's going to do well. Let me just do a quick calculation here on what the percentage is. 89%. 89%. 89% delivery rate. Wow. That's not good. Let's refresh it. Oh, minus 6%. Who's buying the dip, boys? Who's buying the dip? Who's buying the dip? This is crazy. Oh my god. 386,000. Oh boy. Guys, who's buying this dip, man? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. My boy, my guy, my man. Oh my gosh, that's did not expect that. Did not expect 386,000. Wow. What do I got to say? I got nothing to say. I mean, anything below 400,000, I would have been like not good. And we did see a foreshadow with BYD being 300,000 in Q1 delivery. So wow, 380. How do you guys feel about this? Comment. I want to know how do you all feel about this? I mean, this was a terrible quarter. I don't think Q2 will be like this, but what do you guys think about this quarter? Let's read this for a second. In the first quarter, we produced over 433,000 vehicles and delivered approximately 387,000 vehicles. We deployed a little over 4,000 megawatt per hour of energy storage products in Q1, the highest quarterly deployment ever. So they're bringing the energy here. Oh, this will help us a lot when it comes to what the energy is going to be. So we'll calculate that after this live. I'll be doing a video, so you make sure you guys are stay tuned for that. Okay, decline in volumes was partially due to the early phase of the production ramp of the updated Model 3 at our Fremont factory. Yep, and factory shutdowns resulting from shipping diversions caused by the Red Sea conflict and an erosion attacks at Giga Berlin. So yeah, that was the reason why. But production ain't that bad. I mean, production 433,000 is not that. It could have been more. Would have been if we didn't have the Gigafactory issue, we could have easily had in the 460s, 470s easily. So 433. Okay, production is not bad, and I think looking at production is more important than looking at deliveries at the moment because Tesla does sell every single vehicle that they produce. So over 403,000. But again, this deliveries is what's going to go to Q1. And that's what's going to. And that's why we're seeing, look at that, minus 7%. Oh, who's buying the dip? Who's buying the dip? All right, let's read this. What else we have here? We have Tesla will post its financial results for the first quarter of 2024 after market close on Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. At that time, Tesla will issue a brief advisory containing a link to the Q1 2024 update, which will be available on Tesla's investor relations website. Tesla management will hold a live question Q&A webcast that day on 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay, cool. So we have April 23rd. Make sure you guys have a mark your calendar because we're going to go live for that as well. So sheesh, that is crazy. Almost 3,000. 2,800 people viewing, man. Jeez, I am flipping humbled. But how do you guys feel about this? 386,000. 386,000, man. Oh, I was not expecting that. Let's look at this deeply. So 369,000, almost 370,000 of Model 3 Model Y deliveries and other models of 17,000, which is quite low. If we go back and see, let's say, Q4 of 2024, we had 23,000. And if we go back to Q3, this is 15,000. Okay, so that's not bad. 17,000. And this is including Cybertruck. Other models. This is including Cybertruck. So that means Model S and X were not sold as much as they were. Sheesh. Yeah, man. Let's see what the stock is doing. Minus 7%. Let's go to Yahoo Finance because they're pretty quick in their live. Yeah. You know what? You guys are gonna witness me, breaking. Tesla delivers. No, let's do something else. Tesla Q1 2024 delivered deliveries were, what was it? 369 810. Okay, stonk down 7%. Pre-market. Who's buying? Who's buying the dip? I know I am. I'm definitely gonna buy the dip. Oh boy. Oh yeah, 100%. Watch dip get bought. Well, let's see. I have to revise my Q1 EPS. Yeah, it's gonna come lower, man. It's gonna come lower because right now what they are projecting if I can show you guys here, there it is. They are hey, there it is. Yeah, Q1 being 60 cents an estimate. This is gonna go lower, guys. And if this goes lower, the stock's gonna go lower, right? The P is gonna go lower. The 4P is gonna go lower. So yeah. Oh, Leo, the bulls are in fear mode. Not really. I'm actually happy. I get to buy more on the cheap. I'm not really that, fear. I'm just shocked to see that it is below 400,000. But I know Q2 won't be like this. Not at all. But yeah, guys. Yeah, for 386,000. That is how do I feel about that? How do I feel about that? I feel, well, again, below 400,000, not good. Um But if we didn't have any of those closures or anything like that, because here's the thing, Tesla is increasing prices right now. So maybe profit margin is more because they didn't increase much in Q1. They actually were increasing some stuff. So maybe it's not that bad. Just the number is low, but the revenue and profits could be higher. But let's see. We deployed, yeah. So we read this. We deployed over 4,000 megawatts of energy storage products in Q1. This will really help me when I do the estimate for Q1. And the highest quarterly deployment yet. Yeah, energy is going really fast, and I think energy would be the one that would, save us until the until deliveries can pick back up. But I'll tell you this, guys. All right, I'll tell you this, guys, right now. All right, Q2 is going to be absolutely big because you do have inventory. You have more than 10% of what you produce in inventory or on the way, right? And it doesn't, unless there's some black swan happening in Q2, like what happened in Q1 with Giga Berlin, there's no reason why production won't hit over 500,000. And there's no reason why deliveries would be closer to 500,000, right? So, yeah, that's what I think, boys and girls. That's what I think. Okay, let's see you. Studio, Malaka. Pidgey, suppose that the results will keep being bad in the future. How long you'll keep being a bull? I am bull. Here's the thing. You're referring to what's it called the deliveries, right? I'm looking at the FSD, the energy. Again, here's the thing. I said it again. I'll say it again. I've never went I would have never gone all in on Tesla stock if it was purely on the vehicles. It doesn't make sense, and it's not a good idea. But Tesla's more than just a car company or a vehicle company. As we just saw, right? Over 4,000 megawatts per hour of energy has been deployed. And this is a business that's growing almost 100% year over year for Tesla, right? And not many people are paying attention to this, right? They're all paying attention on the delivery and production numbers because Tesla's just a car company. Good, let them think that. As soon as they see that Tesla's not a car company anymore, I don't think the valuation, whatever it is right now, what is it, $500 billion, is going to stay that long. It's going to be more in the closer to trillions, right? That's all I'm going to say. But I'm all in because of full self-driving, which we're not even seeing numbers of it yet. That's why I'm all in. It's like investing in Nvidia in 2017, 2018, and you're betting on the data centers, not on the gaming or anything like that, or on the chips. It's like, investing in Apple in 2005 and 6, and looking at the software technology that they have, the services that they're going to bring, the iPhone products. I mean, the iPhones are cool and all, but the services is what's really making them a lot of money. That the ecosystem, the whole chain of ecosystem that Apple has, that's what you're investing in when you bought it 2000 and 2005. But no one saw it. They just saw iPod sales, right? And right now everyone's looking at car sales. In the future, in 5-10 years time, we're going to be looking Tesla at what the revenue profits of FSD was and energy was, and vehicles will be there as well, but it'll be irrelevant. It wouldn't be as hyped as it is right now, where all eyeballs are on production and deliveries. So yeah, I'm not I don't care about these delivery things. It's just in the short term, it's not gonna be good for the stock. That's all I gotta say. Like this number, as we saw, look at that. Where is it? Where's the chart? Where is the chart? Almost 8%, -8%. right? And suppose that Q1 earnings call is going to be terrible, another 10% down, right? So it looks like we may be reaching the 140s, 150s down if there's no bombshells coming out of Elon in Q1 earnings. So, yeah, guys. Yeah, I think, oh, wow, it's actually getting close to my second batch deployment of 10,000. Remember, 160. I'm gonna get ready, man. I'm gonna get ready to buy some more shares today. Okay. What are people saying on the post that I just made here? Well, okay, a lot of comments. Okay. This is not time to buy. Patience. Hey, I don't want to time the market. Oof, $80 incoming. No one. I'm here laughing hard at Elon. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm having too much fun with this. Okay. Let's see. You guys are buying? Okay, I just bought 10 shares pre-market, right? Is it? No, yeah, pre-market. Okay, cool. No one knew about the data centers in 2018. Ha, that's where you're wrong. Some people did know about it if they did intensive research. Not many people know about Tesla's full self-driving, and nobody knows about full Tesla's licensing right now. So we're in that same boat right now. So with Tesla. So yeah. It's holding at 162. I wouldn't be surprised if a panic sells even lower. Um, yeah, let's go with a few more comments. There's like 3,000 of you guys are here, which is absolutely insane. Love it. This is the most record amount of time or people that I have here, which is insane. Yeah. Oh my God. You're right. Pejjy under 1%. You said on X. That's bad. You know what? Let me go back to that X and just retweet it because it's like, where is it? 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 It should be no, 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 no. There it is. Let's go ahead and requote that. This didn't age well. Oh my God. Okay, that's just funny. This is fun. This is fun. This is really fun. Am I pissed off? I know some of you guys are wondering that. I'm not pissed off. I'm not. I'm just a little bit shocked to see that it is below 400,000. But they did the best they could, and subject to operating these 2%. Okay, so yeah, leasing is down because interest rates are high. But anyways, no, I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. Q1 is usually a disaster quarter for Tesla. But it was a much lower. I mean, I was expecting 420 guys, and we got 30,000 more than 30,000 less. So no, not upset or anything. Disappointed, maybe a little bit, but doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at this time. It's just in the short term is going to get beaten down -7%. It looks like some people are buying. I know I'll be buying today later on, but yeah, boys and girls, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? You guys ready to buy? I know some of you guys are buying. Some of you guys are, you know, I don't know. How you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? I'm buying in 10 minutes. Okay. What is this? What are you saying? The chat. A lot of this has to do with growing Elon hate. The family down the block have 3 Teslas, now have 3 Leons because they hate Elon. Really? I don't know. I mean, the stats are coming out differently, but if that's the reason why they switched, I mean, I don't know. I don't. For me, when I drove a Tesla for the first time, it's just really hard to go back to a regular car. It sucks that here in Kuwait we don't have Teslas. Otherwise, I'll be driving one. Next car is definitely going to be a Tesla, whether I have to import or do something, whatever it is. Jay Smith, my man, what are you saying? Please, you're better off buying the index or real estate. Tesla is a lot of shot, just as Apple was. Apple took 20 years to release iPod and grew like crazy. Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, investing in a company like Tesla or any individual stocks is quite painful if you're tracking it all the time. If you're buying it and locking into an account for the next 10 years, it's not as bad, but you gotta wait 10 years, right? S&P 500 real estate, at least for those, you can get rental from it. And yeah, in long term, stocks do outperform the real estates and stuff. But at least with real estate, it's tangible. And at least with the S&P 500, you know that you're never going to lose your money. Like if you hold it for at least 5 years, you're never going to lose your money, right? That's with the S&P 500. And again, as I mentioned earlier in this live, I would if I wasn't going all in on Tesla stock, I would be more than majority of my investment would be in the S&P 500 because it's just a good place to be. Um, but yeah, no. That's how I feel about this. That's how I feel about this. Let's see. Looking at my portfolio is so painful. On paper, my Tesla investment is down 60% overall from holding for 3 years. Yeah, 60%. Sounds about right. But hey, man, just this is a long-term investment. This is an investment that you shouldn't be touching until 2030. Um, and there was a lot of anticipation, a lot of eyeballs on Tesla deliveries. Now, how what earnings would be because they delivered less. Definitely EPS will go lower. However, though, I do think margins will be higher. And I'll tell you why. Because Tesla has been increasing prices even in Q1 in 2024. And um, energy is growing exponentially. And Cybertruck is, being sold. And, they're all higher margins. And COGS continue to go lower and lower. So I do think we'll see a much better earnings. So yeah, that's that. This is a wild ride, guys. This is a wild ride. It ain't for the faint of heart. That's all I got to say. Let's see how the stock's doing right now. Minus 6.6. Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun, that was a hilarious reaction. 386,000, almost 387,000 deliveries. But I do expect Q4, no, not Q4, Q2 to be, in the mid 450s. I do have to do that. So, yeah. That's what I think. A little disappointed though, over below 400,000, but these are short term stuff. It doesn't really matter and stuff like that. Now, watch, all the Tesla bears are going to come out and say, oh, Tesla is dying. That's it for Tesla. Oh my God, they are finished. They are done. They are finished. Oh my God. Blah, 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 blah. They're all going to come and say that. And they kind of have to come and say that because they're Tesla bears. But mind you, production in Q3 of 2023 was 430,000, and they were ramping, right? In Q1, which was right now, 2024, it was over 433,000 with shutdowns, with China lunar holidays, with Giga Berlin being, down because of the Red Sea incident and the terror attack, and Fremont trying to figure out the Model 3 hardware and all that kind of stuff with the X and Y, as I mentioned here on the top here as well. So the production looks good, and that's with a lot of interruptions. If there was no interruption, guys, this number would have been very close to 500,000 or even more. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Another thing I'm going to say is that interest rates are high. And yeah, Chad, good point. BYD sold 300,000. And here's the crazy part about BYD. Their average selling, and I mentioned this earlier in this live stream before. Earlier, BYD average selling price is more than half of Tesla's. More than half, and they sold 300,000. Tesla is more than double their average selling price, and they sold more than BYD. Bro, like that should tell you something. That should tell you something, right? Demand is there for Tesla for sure, 100%. So yeah, BYD was the biggest indicator of last year of yesterday of being okay. If that's 300,000, maybe Tesla will be 300,000. But I don't know. I thought at least 400,000 would be the case, but production was good. I think my production numbers. Well, I don't really do much production. I just focus on deliveries. Was maybe in the 400 and mid 430s or a bit high 430s. It's just the delivery rate was lower. That's it. It was 89%. It should have been close to 89% and 98%, which would have been over 400,000 for sure. So yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. This one quarter, it's a short term. It's not going to look good. That's all I'm going to say. Short term. Yeah, short term. Oh, dude, 6%. No, man. Why are you all buying the dip? Don't buy. Leave some room for me. Come on, man. What is this? Minus 6%. Stock should be actually stock market should be open now. Let's refresh it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't think it's that much of a big deal. I think most it was already priced in at most of it, but yeah, bummed out because it was below 400,000. That's for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, guys, almost an hour on this place. I gotta go and watch, not watch, freaking make a video going through what the earnings will be, because that's what we do every single thing. So thank you guys for being on. Thank you guys, 3,000 plus viewers. Sheesh moment. Thank you all so much. Smash that like button, and if you're on X, make sure you guys are following me on YouTube. On YouTube, make sure you all follow me on X, because I am pretty active, mainly on X, because making YouTube videos take time. But yeah, my guy, sheesh, interesting quarter, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours when I film the video and edit. All right, guys, take care and stay bullish. Stay bullish, because I'm still bullish. I'm actually gonna go buy some shares right now. So yeah, all right. See you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.